Pandas. 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 I got broads in Atlanta. Just don't need an Atlanta. Good morning, my pandas. Welcome to the stream. Jihad Rashid, thanks for becoming a panda. Enjoy your green name. Enjoy your two-legged pullback badge as it forms over time. Enjoy your panda emoticons. I'm not gonna lie, your profile picture with your name kind of looks like one of the accounts that spam my channel. It's because their pictures are usually really like nice and they try to make it look really professional for some reason. It just like it's a dead giveaway that they're like a spammer account, like a spammer bot. But nice picture, by the way. Good morning, guys. Good morning. Day trading like a predator. Good morning. Wayne Bicknell. Good morning. Speedy Boy. Good morning. Good morning from London, Pandas. I collected my target profit on a small account. Need to wait 6 more trading days to pass to get funded. Wish me luck after. Let's go, baby. Trade your micros. Make sure you just trade 1 micro contract. Know what you're gonna trade. Good morning, Jenny Hoyos. Let's get that bamboo. Let's go, baby. Frank Angelo. Good morning from New Jersey. Jacobo Alcazar from Mexico. Major Dave, good morning from Massachusetts. Good morning, guys. Good morning. Thanks for joining the stream. Make sure you guys scalp the like button. Let me throw a poll up there. Not much time, but I do this because I'm actually curious. They really need to make it so you can have like poll templates or something. This is terrible. On YouTube. Gotta manually do this every time. Good morning, guys. Good morning. I missed you guys yesterday. Yesterday was FOMC and I wish I could have traded with you all. I had a very busy day yesterday. I mean, whew. Todd at Stone City, thanks for confirming that our charts are matching. Pandas yesterday. I mean, what a move yesterday. What a big move yesterday. Just got completely decimated and reversed overnight. And it happened basically with one leg down. One leg down on the 10K chart. Absolutely incredible. Vicious. All of yesterday's gains taken away with one leg down on the 10K chart. I think we have more room to go down. You know, I have this channel right now, and just a couple hits off of it, off the bottom as well. And we're near the bottom of the channel, but there's still a little bit more room. But the fact that we hit this 3 here, failed to reverse, and we broke the low. Whew. That's signs that we're in a strong downtrend, Pandas. Like if I saw this any other time frame, I'm just like eager to get in short somehow, and I basically will have crazy FOMO at this point. I think we had downtrend day today. If I were gonna decide, we are struggling to stay above yesterday's low. We do have like a type of double bottom here, you know, so we have a break of trend to new low, and this new low made a double bottom, giving us a nice reversal here at this point. But right now we're coming back down into this area, so I can say this is a new downtrend. Also, trading range indicator marking the trading range right now. Maybe come back to the bottom trading range. It looks like a type of spike in channel, but the channel is hard to it's hard to find the channel right now because there's not enough price action. Potential H4 setup. Market's about to open in 3 minutes, Pandas. Xavier Waiters, top of the morning. Good morning, guys. Waiting patiently here. No setups. Hope you guys are doing amazing. Curious to know if you guys did well yesterday with the FOMC announcement. I mean, FOMC announcement was crazy. You mean, if I just show you the chart, especially the 5-minute chart, I mean, you pretty much can look at this chart and know when the announcement happened. Basically, this crazy volatility started happening when the announcement came out, and had a pretty strong push down, and then just reversed and just made a new high. It made a new high again, retested that. So like on this higher time frame, what it ends up becoming is this kind of break a trend to new high, reversal setup, big push down, right? Double top, head and shoulders pattern, big push down here. Got one more minute to market open. About 30 seconds here. Yeah, most people probably got chopped up in the morning. Todd Stone says that he did horrible, but that makes sense. If you trade in the morning, you probably got chopped up, and that's why I do the Whiskey Wednesdays, because usually it's very slow on FOMC announcements, and they're always on Wednesday. So market just open, but almost no volatility here. It's a little strange. Pushing down to the bottom of trading range. Trading range indicator on a 2000 tick chart. You're probably wondering, like, wow, it's up here. You're wondering, why is the trading range indicator still valid up here? Coming all the way back down. It's because there was not a strong enough push, right? Not enough breakout bars to really break this trading range. And so this is why the trading range is still here, even when it comes all the way up here. Even with this move up, it does not matter. Looking at 10,000 tick chart as well, confirms it. All these overlapping bars has like a breakout, but still this breakout wasn't strong enough to break the trading range and came back down. Big Day says something that I feel like a lot of people have experienced. He says he blew up another 1K account. Why? Moving my stop loss to not get stopped out before I prove I was right. How many times I get stopped out before the big move happens? And so that's why we move our stop loss, because of FOMO. But if you have FOMO and that's the reason why you're moving your stop loss, I would just say, just take your regular stop loss hit and just re-enter the trade on a good setup. If your premise is still good, you can always re-enter.
5-minute trap.
So just take the hit, and I think just re-enter. You might just end up making back the money you lost, but at least you prevent yourself from blowing your account. The right premise with the wrong timing is a bad trade. We got two leggy here forming. I would say this is first break of trend. We might look for a two leggy. We might look for a down short trade here in this area. Need a good signal bar. Terrible signal bar currently. About 1, 2, 3, 4 points of risk. Not too much risk here. Signal bar ended up looking better than I thought it was going to look. Let's see if we have small retracement. If we do trigger this, I like a small retracement here. It's a 2 like a pullback. Ooh. What are you trying to do? Oh, okay. That's better. You know, I'll take this trade. Going short here. I like the risk is less than 4 points. Looks like I'm about to get hit. The risk is less than 4 points. I'll take this hit if it hits me. Let's go, baby. Easy peasy, easy money. Could have obviously taken it for more, right? Waiting for that new low, break a trend to new low. But I'm scalping right now, and I have no runners, so it's unfortunate. And that's kind of the sucky thing about not having runners. You miss moves like this. I like the risk reward there. It's about a 1/2 risk reward for scalping, which is not bad. You know, if you're like an 80% scalper, right, and you're getting a 1 to 2 risk reward, or sorry, 2 to 1 risk reward, then that's not bad. Your trader's equation is very good, in my opinion. Your edge is very good. If you guys don't know what the trader's equation is, I mean, there's 2 ways to really calculate. It depends on what you want, but I think the best way to calculate is getting your wins, your percentage of wins, or your probability to win times your reward, subtracted by your probability to lose times your risk, and that will equal your edge. And so, let's say you're like at 80%, right? This was a nice swing, but we just scalped that out. The reason why we'll scalp it out. I'm a little obviously upset that I didn't catch much of that, but
5-minute trap.
Just got 2 points from there. Got a trap on the 5-minute. Oh wow, I see. Trap already triggered an outside bar reversal. So let's say like you're 80% trader. Your edge, if you're 80% trader and you're half point, so you do 80 times, let's say 1, so you got 80. You subtract that by 20 times 2, or 20% times 2. So let's see. Times 2 is 40. So your edge is basically what's the number? Am I using 40? Depends on your percentage. If you like a 0.8 or 0.4. Let's see if I do 0.8. 0.8. Yeah, your edge is 0.4. It's not bad. I'm not sure if I'm doing that right. Let me think. 0.4, 0.2. Yeah, times your risk, which is 2. Yeah, that makes sense. Your edge is about 0.4. 0.4 edge is not bad. Well, actually, yeah, 2. Yeah, that's about your edge. 0.4. That's an 80% trader. I mean, if you're a 90% trader, then that would convert to like 0.9. It would convert to 0.7 if you could become a 90% trader. That's pretty huge. I mean, edge, like anything above like 0.25, I think is pretty big when it comes to edge. Even 0.1 is huge. The market's like extremely balanced. All right, so we have a thing. Are we break a trend to new low, bottom of trading range, or are we in a downtrend? We got the break a trend to new low. We also have a downtrend here, so You could either go short here, but a little choppy right now. I don't know if I want to go short here. You know, for me, break a trend to new low. Marco Guelas took that second entry short. Let's go, baby. Aaron Corn, very nice. Let's go, baby. We don't even get our setup here. Ends up just pushing down harder, making a new low. Right, we broke below yesterday's low, and so we have the potential to have a strong downtrend day today, and you know that could be it. We could just have a bear trend day today. The fact that we're already down here, it makes me think we're gonna go down further. Yeah, it seems like a lot of you guys struggled yesterday. It makes sense because of the FOMC announcement. Trader Full asks, how many counts do you actually have? Or exactly have? That's information for the pandas, the members. The members know. I mean, I show basically all my. I show them everything. Show them all my trades. Show them all my accounts. They know exactly how much money I'm making. Every single stream, every single day. It's a pretty vulnerable place to be. This is why I only allow people who are pandas to see, because it's such vulnerable information. I would only share that information with people that I feel like are at least supportive, at the very least, is supportive of me. Regardless if I lose or win, you know, these people, you know, who support me don't care. And if they do care, then they just, you know, stop becoming pandas. So if I do bad. But, you know, for those who are pandas, even if I do bad, you know, they stick around. You know, the true supporters. Those who are just really interested in my journey. And so, but I do have a lot of accounts. I have a lot. Like more than probably the average person, probably more than anyone who watches the stream, to be honest. But I don't know. I mean, there's a lot of people who watch the stream, so who knows? It's a big pool of people. Maybe I'll do a poll. See how many Trader Full, you might be a member in the Discord, but that doesn't give you access to the YouTube membership. If you have access to the Discord, I've also shared a little bit on Discord how many accounts I have. This is a 2-leggy but far away from 20 May. Sitting on my paws. Also bouncing off the bottom of our channel here, so I'm not really eager to go short right here, this far down. I mean, this could push down, but it's not a good setup. And if you enter the trade, I don't think it's necessarily a good trade either. Ooh, you know what? My trap settings. Let me set them to 2 points again. Yeah, FOMC days are tough. So I put that poll up to let people know who feel like they traded poorly yesterday. You're not alone, and a lot of people struggled yesterday. Trust me, especially in the morning session. Good morning, pandas. Welcome to my stream. Glad that you guys are here. You were able to scalp out there, but coming into the, you know, off the bottom, channel back to the top here. Now trading above the 20 MA. Could be a first entry here. I can't enter that first entry. It is a scalp though. To scalp you out. Strong downtrend. If it was a two leggy, maybe coming off of our top of our channel here at this point, maybe I'll be interested. I do want to go short, but I don't have a setup yet. Trading range, you know, could be a failed breakout. Steve Cruz says, I passed my Apex 50K evaluation yesterday trading the FOMC news. Let's go, baby. Lower high, second entry short. I wanted that trade, but I could not get in. Potentially could still come in here. Darn it. I was too late on that moving my I could have lower high, second entry short. I wanted that trade, but obviously I was too late. Slow panda. I like the signal bar. The risk was just about 2.5 points, right? You're risking 2.5 points to gain 2 points. That's really good risk reward right there. Hesitant to go short on this trap because it's obviously far away from 20 MA. Obviously also showing potential trading range here, and this can come back up into it. So I'm sitting on my pause here. Tom Reddington says, back in the day, a start of a Thursday like this was called a Fed hangover. It's pretty funny. Makes a lot of sense. Pushing strongly back above, right? So that trading range ends up becoming a trading range. Steve Cruz says, gotta thank Panda for all his discount codes. Yeah, I mean, it's for you guys, so. Wedge bottom. Reversal. Breaking above our channel now. It's the first break of trend, so looking for new low, but I need some evidence that we are reversing here. Big push up, higher low setup. Big push up here. This is not regular. Right, this is breakout mode in my opinion. I don't think we're coming back into our trading range. 3 bull bars in a row. Spoke too soon. 2 bull bars in a row. Spoke too soon on that. Too far away from 20 MA to enter this trap if it does trigger a trap here. Plus, you got the 10K chart hitting its head on the 20 MA. You get the 20 MA here, 10K chart hitting its head right there. Almost perfect. Potential trap trade. The reason why I'm not going long is because this is first break of this this channel. So I'm gonna sit on my pause here, thinking we're gonna make a new low here sometime. But this is a pretty strong move up, so I've got conflicting kind of a price action here. Good luck for those who go long here. This is a fail second entry short, technically. The reason why I'm not taking it is because this is a first break of trend. I want a new low before taking this reversal setup. It's a pretty good setup though, right? Coming off the 20 MA, good signal bar. Not much room to this pivot. I guess you have enough room to this pivot high. But for me, I'm not really looking for a long trade at this point. Even though this is breaking out, most breakout fails. Clearly above the 20 MA. We're struggling to make a point there. I'm sitting on my pause. This is not where I typically look for at major trend reversal. Even though it might happen, I'll let it go. Another push up here. Big push up. So for those who took that short or that long, able to come out with the scalp. Got an L4 setup here, potentially. Sitting on my pause, don't have much to do here, just watching. Let me see the 5-minute chart. 5-minute chart's the first pullback. Okay, so that traps and actually reverses. Coming to 20 MA. 20, right, not enough room to 20 MA. Got 4 pushes up. We're above the 20 MA. Hard to go short there as well. Maybe a lower high setup. I might go short here. I need either a lower high or a fail second entry long to go short. But I need some pullback. I need some. See, now I have evidence that we're going down. So now I have confidence maybe to go with a lower high back to the bottom of this trading range. But here, not really. I don't know. Like, it could have stayed above the 20 MA, could have bounced off of it, could have kept going higher. But a lower high setup, I may be interested here. This is a lower high. I'll take this trade. Maybe come back to the bottom of the trading range here. In this trade. Could also look for a fail second entry long. But the lower high setup, I'm looking for this trade because I think we're beneath the 20 MA and we're also looking to make a new low here. So come out with a little more than 2 points. Let's go, baby. Easy peasy, easy money. We could also get a fail second entry long if that triggered above. Looks like the market's being stingy with us, not going to give us our setup. I'll go short again here with a fail second entry long because I'm still looking for a new low. So thoughts and prayers to those who are going long here, right beneath the 20 MA. Hopefully it's not an outside bar reversal. It's not currently. Going short here. Do not copy my trades. Trade at your own risk. This is a really good setup to go short in my opinion, to come to the bottom of the trading range. In this trade. I think it's a really good trade to take, but it might still get me. I still like the trade. Fails second entry long beneath the 20 MA. It might hit me here, but I'm completely okay with that because I like the setup. I like the trade. And if you like the trade, you just got to take it and take the risk that comes along with it. So I don't mind losing this if I lose it. I like the setup, so I'll hold it. Sitting on my pause here. I almost want to increase my reward because my actual risk is large now. Right, there was actual risk here about 3-4 points. I could have skunked it, but I'm just holding on. I've already come to terms with losing 4 points here if I do lose it. But now I want to actually want to extend my reward here because of the actual risk that was taken, right, to take this trade. So I don't mind extending my reward here because if it does trigger, I want more because of how much I had to risk here. I had to pay a lot for this and I'm staying in. So I'm gonna extend my reward here a little bit. I could have skunked all these trades obviously, right? Because they're all breaking beneath my break even. So I could have skunked all of them, but I'm gonna hold on to this one. If I get hit, I get hit and I move on. If he dies, he dies. Getting really choppy here. So I extended my reward because the actual risk I had to take for this trade increased. Right, there's actual risk here about 3 points here. So I'm gonna try to take around 3 points of because the actual risk was about 3 points. I'll take the 3 points. Let's go, baby. Easy peasy, easy money. I know it's scary to do that, to extend your risk. I know it's scary to extend your risk like that, but in the long term, you gotta kind of do the math for it, and it works out. But in my opinion, right, the reason why I had to extend it because this ended up becoming almost 50-50. So it becomes 50-50. If you're thinking about the trader's equation, that means you have to actually go for more than, you know, your scalp. You have to go at least for a 1-to-1 or a little more than 1-to-1 because then you have a positive edge. I hope that makes sense, right? If your trade becomes 50-50, then your reward must be a little more than one times your risk in order for you to have an edge in the long term. I hope that makes sense, right? This started to become 50-50, and so I took a little bit more than the risk I took, which is about 3 points, right? Trading Green says, what trading method do you follow, Al Brooks or Mac? It's an interesting question because Mac, I think, pretty much learned everything he knows from Al Brooks, at least allegedly. But, you know, I mean, he definitely simplified it. But I think, you know, I like the setup. I mean, when it comes to Mac, he takes one single setup, the two-legged pullback. So I give him credit for that. And but when it comes to price action, right, reading the charts, thinking about reward risk or risk reward, thinking about you know, the bars and reading the bars bar by bar here, seeing how this is choppy here, seeing, you know, like Mac does a terrible job explaining when we start going to a trading range, right? He does a terrible job about market cycles, right? He doesn't explain those things. Al Brooks goes into details of how to find what market cycle you're in, and goes into like the nitty gritty and those things. So I give credit to Al Brooks to price action reading, but in terms of the setup, I give it to Mac. But I recommend to check out both of their stuff. Jenny Hoyo says she watches Mac at 2x and it was too slow. Oh man. And then when you watch it in 1x, it feels like it's slow-mo. I don't mind the slowness of Mac. But what I do mind is in his daily reviews, and I get it. I get what he's trying to do. As a yeah, I understand what he's trying to do. I mean, if I was trying to sell a product, I would want to make it perfect. So he will only show you the setups that work. He will never show you setups that don't work. There was one time he did show a losing trade, which I thought it was the most respectable thing he's ever done. Jenny always asks, what do you think about Rainer Teo? He's basic. He's like where you start with. You start with this like Rainer and some of these more popular guys, I guess. He's basic though. Rainer Teo, yeah, I mean, he's fine. I mean, everything he says is good, but I mean, obviously when it comes to like the details, he's not there. It's not good enough. I'm talking about like, when we're talking about Al Brooks, he's literally, the content he gives you, it's like a master's level. When I say master's, I mean like you're like graduating with like a master's level of education, in my opinion. We do have a trap trade here. I'm semi-enticed, but looking at this price action, it doesn't seem like anything big here could happen. But yeah, we didn't hit the bottom, right? So we broke, right? Break of trend, attempt to make a new low here, right? Basically creating a double bottom, higher low, double bottom, and this is a potential fail second entry short here. I mean, that's now you're not thinking really fail second entry short because of strong bear bars, but that could be the overall structure here. Again, the 10,000 tick chart perfectly touching the 20 EMA actually creates a second entry short here on the 10K chart. A, B, C, second entry short, two-legged pullback back to the 20 EMA. Could push down strongly here. We shall see. I think the 10K is showing us something interesting though. This is actually a place where you might look for a reversal on 10K chart because you do have essentially break of trend here to new low, and we could have a reversal here, but man, that's looking like a pretty strong resistance here, that 20 EMA. The fact that we're not above the 20 EMA or never really went above it here makes me not want to take a reversal, but yeah, I mean, it looks like a pretty strong bear trend. Let's see if we can translate that to the 2K chart. I want to find a good trade here. We hit the bottom of the trading range. Bottom of the trading range, top of the trading range, back to the bottom of the trading range. Jenny Hoy says, does Al Brooks only trade forex? No, he does not. He trades mostly futures. His bread and butter is a 5-minute on the ES, on the emini. This is why I have a 5-minute. This is why I trade the emini, because of Al Brooks. Forward pushes down on the 5-minute. Potential, right? We got a bunch of chop here on the 5-minute chart. Potential reversal here, but hard to say. Hard to say. It's a fourth push down on the 5-minute. Notice from the market open, we have yet to touch the 20 EMA on the 5-minute. Again, 99% chance we'll hit the 20 EMA. 10,000 tick chart. Hitting the bottom range, coming right back to the top of it. Could just be trading range at this point. I'm not sure. Gonna mark the low so far. Low of day. Could be a higher low setup here, but top of the trading range. John asks for the NAS futures analysis. Oh boy, should I throw up a NAS chart? Nah. Maybe one day I'll trade NAS. I think it would have to be different than this stream. I do know that the NAS has more volatility. Interesting. Notice we're making higher lows here, lower highs, starting to pinch here. My suspicion is that we will break down, but not sure. The reason being because the higher time frames, we have been beneath the 20 MA the entire time. Will we break down here? I wouldn't bet on this one here. Second inch is short. Could be a strong move down. Just a little too close to the bottom of the trading range for me. Ends up making a new low. Does end up making a new low. Right? If you're confused which way this would break down, look at the higher time frame, right? We've been beneath the 20 MA, bouncing off the 20 MA the entire time, giving us good reason. Man, that trap trade, that trap trade, that didn't trap, but if it did, that would have been a nice short trade. Jenny Hoyos, I think if anything, if it takes you 10,000 hours to kind of like be proficient at something or almost master something, you gotta consider 10,000 hours in trading as well. Jenny Hoyos asks, how many hours would you say it took you to become profitable, or how many hours per day did you study? When I first began, I literally could not sleep because I was so eager to study. I stayed up all night. I was looking at charts. I was reading anything I could, and I was thirsty when I first started. So I would say I probably did about maybe 8 to 10 hours of just reading and studying in one of those first couple months when I first started trading. And then from there, obviously making the indicator also helped me study, the setup very well. Like I know it pretty well by heart. But I would say also, you gotta consider, how long it takes to master anything. And 10,000 hours, that means a couple of years, maybe 4 or 5 years before you really feel like you master something. This is my second year, and so I'm still learning a lot. But I feel, I feel good enough where I feel confident, to continue to move forward. Let's say, if you still really haven't felt much progress, not say after like 2 years, not say maybe it's not there for you. You gotta find some progress, in my opinion. I could be completely wrong. Like maybe you might just have this one day breakthrough moment and you realize, whoa, like it's all clear to you. But I would say, progress is a good sign of you to continue pushing forward. Potential two-legged pullback here. No joy. Well, maybe there is still a chance. So you're saying there's still no chance. We lost it, right? The count reset the moment it broke this pivot low, making it so we can't have two legs up, right? If you had two legs up, you cannot break the previous pivot low. Goodness. So a two-legged pullback looks like this. You can't have a two-legged pullback where this pivot goes below this, the first right leg up, right? Otherwise, that won't be a two-legged pullback. It'll be two one-legged pullbacks. If you want a two-legged pullback, you can't break that low. We could potentially have a failed second entry long here still, but at this point, be far away from 20 MA. If you're really eager to go short here, you can take this trade, but I'll sit on my pause here. I'm eager still to go short here, but we do have break a trend to new low now on this, like, the bigger time frame here. A pretty strong break a trend, right? We have an L4 setup reversing that, making a new low, and now this is typically the spot where you look for a reversal trade, but we'll see. I mean, it looks like the downtrend is pretty strong. It looks like on the higher time frame we have a spike and channel type situation, right? Spike, channel now, so we're starting to channel after this big spike down. Starting to channel here. Notice on the 2000 tick chart, the trading range indicator is still marking this as a trading range, saying that this move down was not strong enough to break this trading range. We still could be in the gravitational force of this trading range here. If we get a failed second entry short here, I may go long, but that means I'm going to have to miss the second entry short. So sorry for those, who want to, sorry for those who are really eager for me to just jump into any trade here to go short. In my reading of this, I think there's a good chance we can keep going up here, or we can come back up. I'm going to look for this setup. A, B, C, A. Fail second entry short. Preferably above the 20 MA. We notice that the previous low here is now acting as resistance. We have a double top on that resistance. Also 20 MA. I mean, we could just push lower here, and if we push lower here, I probably wouldn't really look for short trades anymore. Sorry, I won't look for long trades. We made a new low. Absolutely incredible. Couldn't even get a two-leggy. Boy, oh boy. Not sure what's going to happen here, but Jenny Hoyos, yeah. Yep. That's the same feeling. 8 to 10 hours for first 3 months, and then 2 hours a day from there. Yep. I mean, you gotta just consider what 10,000 hours looks like to you. Jenny Hoyos asks, Panda, who's your favorite YouTuber? I give a lot of props to Thomas Wade. I always, speak highly of him. And when he first started, I spoke highly of him. And I was always really happy for anyone that was giving free content out, because I didn't have it. When I first started, all I had was Michael Chin, and he really didn't teach anything. He did nothing. He promoted the strategy, which is awesome. Right, which in itself is quite a feat, and I'm indebted to him for that. But when it comes to actual strategy, there was no substance there. So You know, anyone putting out content out there, I was like the only one doing it at the time, other than like Mac from Price Action Trading System. But his stuff was not really good, you know, in terms of the free stuff he provided. But you know, then you come like, you know, you have now a bunch of people popping up teaching the two-legged pullback, and yeah. But I'm the only one who trades live, you know, at least from my knowledge, to my knowledge. Moon. Thomas Ray is the reason why I'm showing success now, but Michael Chin is the reason I discovered futures. On John Santra says, "Sir, your analysis in short time frame, but if you try same on higher time frame, may be awesome." Yeah, I mean, maybe a little off topic here. We're still in this downtrend, but man, we created a wedge here, and it's just looking like it's coiling up here. So it's hard to say which way this is gonna go. This looks like potential, right? Break of the trading range back into the trading range now. Could possibly be the case. Like, you would fade whatever breakouts here, or breakouts there are at this point. A little off topic, but yeah, Bitcoin weekly hitting that 30 RSI, and every single time it's done that so far, which is like maybe 3 or 4 times, it's been a major reversal spot. There's no setups for me here, so I'm just watching this. Second inch is short, but now we're hitting a like this wedge here. Don't really want to trade into this wedge, right? You're banking on the unlikely scenario here that will break below here. That's an unlikely scenario in this spot, right? When you have a trading range like this, right? You're banking on the breakout, and most breakouts fail, right? Because otherwise the market would completely be destroyed. Oh, this is sad. I don't know if I should be. I'm sad for you, Tom. I spent so much time trading learning when I first started. My wife had an intervention on me. She is gone and trading remains. I don't know. I don't know how I feel about that. That kind of breaks my heart. But maybe you're happy. I don't know. Notice here we have a wedge here and a double bottom on that wedge. This could be a nice reversal spot, but I need to set up maybe it feels like entry short here, and I will consider to go long because of the wedge double bottom, right? We have 1, 2, 3 pushes down with a double bottom to retest that wedge, and now we may have a nice reversal here. I may take a fails like entry short here. I'd be interested, but I need my setup. It's a setup worth taking, I think, but also notice we are just straight up creating a trading range here. We could have a failed breakout, come back into it, so you might want to fade any breakouts here. Yeah, I mean, obviously I don't know everyone's situation. Sometimes there's merit to divorce. Of course. Most of the time, I mean, nowadays it seems like most of the time people do divorce, but yeah. I still consider marriage to be very sacred. Call me old school, call me conservative. Potential break up here, but now we're far away from 20 MA. Hard for me to go long here. Potential trap trade here. I don't know if I like it. Most people fading that breakout, coming back into the trading range here. Enough room back to the 20 MA. That is an okay trade there. Yeah, I don't know. Honestly, I'm not really good at fading trading ranges like this, because oftentimes it happens on the first, second entry. Like if it had like a lower high entry, then I'll be way more inclined. But when it's just the first fade like that, that's really hard for me to enter. The 5 minutes still hasn't touched the 20 MA. What's my daily chart looking like? Big move down here. Whew. I'm almost at 10K subscribers. I'm about 800 subs away from 10K. And I'm really excited. I mean, I want to do like a show for you guys. And I know all of you guys are going to say face reveal, but no, that's, maybe at 100K, I said. But I still want to have a nice show, a nice celebration. I want to treat you guys for supporting me. Probably have a couple raffles set up. And just gonna try to have a fun time on the stream. Wayne Bicknell, 42 years. Tom R, 35 years. Let's go, baby. See, that's what you really celebrate. Who cares if you get bamboo? When you're married that long, that is way better than any bamboo you can get in the market here. Tamar has been married longer than double Jenny Hoyo's lifetime. That's the kind of range we get. Jenny Hoyo's at 17, joining a live trading stream with a panda. I think that's kind of rare. That's pretty remarkable, in my opinion. Jenny Hoyo's props to you. Ambitious. I take off my panda mask. You'll see a Michael Chin face, only to realize it's another Michael Chin mask, and underneath it is another panda. What do we have here? Failed breakout. Coming back to the bottom of the training range. See, now we're getting higher lows here. Getting higher lows going above the 20 MA. Making me feel like we may get a strong push up here. I mean, whew, this is tough. I can't trade this. I can't trade that. We do have a two-leggy here. A B, potential two-leggy. ABC. It's not one I like because the first leg goes beneath the 20 MA. But I like the fact we're making higher lows. SW Blaze, let's not talk about the human avatar. I started off with the panda. The reason why I wanted the human avatar is because it's more human-like, obviously. And also, there was like a body attached to it. I actually looked up on like If you guys don't know, the panda is created by a program called Animes, and I contacted Animes asking them, can you give me a body? I want to be a real panda. Can you give me a body? And they're like, it's gonna cost you like couple $1,000s. I was like, oh boy, oh boy, oh my god, couple thousand? Yeah. So I said, maybe later. But it is possible. It is possible. No setups for me. Even on this move up, I was looking for a two-leggy, but none given. Notice, pandas, on the 2000 tick chart now, the trading range expanded from here to here, right? The previous pivot low was acting as resistance. Finally broke through it, coming back to the top of the trading range on 2000 tick chart. 2000 tick chart's trading range is kind of spot on right now. Ended up becoming 50-50. When you have this many bars going sideways, it ends up becoming 50-50. But I think the general reading was correct, where we had a wedge bottom, double bottom, higher low, push up, and some people entered this trade long here and was able to capitalize. Right, it's small risk, right? You go long here, but your risk is only about like 3 points. 3-point risk, and you're talking about huge type of swing trade off the bottom of a wedge. 2 times risk reward, maybe. Major Day says first X 1 to 1.5 years, second 12 years, never again. Yeah, I think at that point you kind of realize maybe it's not for you. Right, measure move getting blown through. Was there a reason for me? I mean, not with my strategy, not with our two-legged pullback. Not much reason to go long there, but with price action, there was a reason to go long there. Five-minute, trying to touch the 20 EMA now. Right after 4 pushes down, basically H4 setup, trying to come back. Maybe top of the trading range on the 5-minute chart. 10,000 tick chart, trading range already broke. Wayne Bicknell, I know who Panda is. He is Al Brooks. Maybe if Al Brooks had a panda baby. Pushing up to the top of the trading range. No setups in all of this mess here. No setups for me. I had a couple setups along the way, like this one here. I mean, all the trades I took so far. Anna M ask, do you trade until the market close? Yeah, I have my charts open pretty much all day. Major Day says too many covert missions behind enemy lines. Now, I don't know what that means, but yeah. We got a two-legged coming off the 20 MA here. Do I like it? Not really. Break a trend to new high. This is where you look for reversal, especially with a L4 setup. We're above the 20 MA, So hard to kind of just go short here, but if we get a fail second entry long here, I'll consider it. Even with the outside bar reversal, I'll consider it. It's a Pikachu trade here, going long off the 20 MA. Risk is large, right? Talking about 1, 2, 3, 4.5 points of risk. It is clearly above the 20 MA. It's a two-leggy here, but the risk is large, right? You don't have enough room to top right of this pivot. We could have a trap trade here. Unfortunately, trap looks like it's going to trigger above the 20 MA. Hard for me to go short here as well. Pushing strongly up now. Still trap city. Still in trap city. I would like a lower high setup to go short. Very confusing. Very muddled here. Choppy. It's clearly above the 20 MA, so it looks like it's bullish. Still watching. Trap triggered to the short side. Higher low might trigger here. I would like a lower high setup to go short. This is what I'm looking for at this point. Pushing down, trap triggers on the 10K chart. Right, we have a fail second entry long on the 10K chart. Yeah. Beneath the 20 MA. I need a lower high setup here. The 5 minute has yet to touch the 20 MA. I like the lower high, but I prefer a second entry short. At this point, I prefer a... Alright, the trap actually triggered already here. So we're on a downtrend, in my opinion. But the 20 MA, we're just kind of grinding through the 20 MA here. A little difficult for me to go short. Huge risk if you're gonna go short here. Almost 5 points of risk. Posture check. Make sure you guys are not slouching. You know, you gotta think physically. You know, it's actually kind of straining physically to sit in your chair for like hours. The lower high does trigger. I'm looking for a fail second entry long here, I guess. A, B, C. No joy on that trap. You could have considered this as a break a trend to new low, two leggy. A, B, C. Good signal bar, but huge risk, right? You're talking about 1, 2, 3, about 4 points of risk here. One, two, three. Yep, 4 points of risk. 'Tom Reddington chop equals causes harm, only pain.' How true that is. One, two, three. Failed attempts to break out. Yeah, triple top here. No entries for me to go short though. I may go short on a lower high here. Basically because we had 3 attempts to break out here and they all failed. No setups for me. But the fact that this failed to break 3 times makes me want to go short here. But no setups, unfortunately, right? We just get it 1 and 1. Man. Major Dave asks, what's the difference between Bye-Bye's trading method and Richard Harris? I know Richard Harris pretty well. We're in a Discord as well. And so I would say strategies are pretty different. He does, I'll consider him more of an intuitive trader. It's very hard to replicate his trading, but so you know, every once in a while maybe he'll do like a two-leggy. Get a lower high entry here. Lower high, is this good enough for a lower high? Outside bar reversal, sitting on my pause. Does a profit target during evaluation get triggered by the cash value or the net liquidation? It should be the same, I think. Tempted to take this trap here. Seems a little too good to be true though. Try and time this. I want 1 point retracement here. Oof. 1 point retracement. Trap trade. No longer interested. I wanted a retracement there, but the trap trade was good. It just looked too good to be true. I don't know. That was weird. Like when it said looks too good, I'm like something's weird here. But that's a solid reversal setup here. A little too good, in my opinion. I wanted a small retracement, but that'd been fine. 1, 2, 3, 4 point, 2 point gain. That looked like too good to be true. I don't know. So that made me feel weird. I don't know. Dang, Tom Reddington with his like one-liners. Sit long, trade wrong. Get up, look at the charts from across the room. Top of the trading range, back to the bottom of the trading range. Alright, we're breaking down. This is going to push down further. Should. Just a bear trend day today. Did the 5-minute touch the 20 EMA? Has not, actually. David Kiko says, "Hi Panda, I made top steps, and I'm waiting to get funded." Let's go, babe. Congratulations. Hey, in my opinion, like if you can get funded in any, I'm happy for you. I mean, you don't have to even use Apex. I personally like Apex because I've looked at all of them, and I think Apex has the best rules, best deal, best bang for the buck, and also customer support's great, and the trade copier. I'm not sure if Top Step has a trade copier, but yeah, this is all the reasons why I recommend Apex. But hey, if you get funded for any other account and you're making money, I'm really happy for you. Darn it! Yeah, I missed a good trade there. I don't know why I hesitated so much. Huh? I guess I wanted a small retracement. Didn't really come retrace at all. I mean, I could have came out at least like 1 tick retracement, but even if that, maybe not. Because it touches it perfectly and reverses. David Kegel says, "I wanted Apex, but I wanted to try harder steps." Whew. Alright, you want yourself a challenge? Go ahead. Be my guest. I get it. Some people, they want those barriers. You know, for the long run. They want to like think of the long run, and they want to like set up, they want to like trade, like, if they can't pass, top step, then they're not in their mind thinking, okay, I'm not going to really be able to trade at all. Makes sense. Tactical Production asks, how many Discord channels do you have? I only have one. Making new low again. Alright, just making new lows now. This is a H4 setup though. I wouldn't take the reversal here, but it is an H4. I'll point it out anyways. Tom Reddington. Who's this Tom Reddington, man? Coming with all these axioms. When skating over thin ice, speed is of the essence. Oh man, I love them. They're somewhat helpful and clever. Pithy sayings. Turtles asks, are you active on Discord after stream? I'm pretty active. Some days more than others, but yeah, I'm there. If I see a second entry and I'm about to enter it, you know, I'll post it up on the Discord. If you want information on the H4, look at the frequently asked questions link in the description. There is it answers that question. Yeah, you know, so I'm not entering long, nor am I entering short here. So, you know, it's just no setups. No setups currently for us. Try to capture this price action as much as possible here. Pulls are plus 500 for the day. Congrats. Getting that bamboo. Alright, Pandas. I don't think we're going to get entries anytime soon. Pandas, I'll see you guys bright and early tomorrow morning at 9 o'clock for the pre-market show. 9:15 for the mainstream. Make sure you guys use BBM50. Today, this is the last month of this coupon. Do I know they're going to extend it? I have a feeling they might, but I don't know for sure. And the thing is, if they don't, they have the full right not to. So it is their choice. And I'm in the know as much as you guys. So, you know, maybe I'll shoot them a message to see if they can extend our coupon here. But 50% off right now. Please use it to your advantage while it lasts. And I'll see you guys bright and early tomorrow. Trade safe, everybody. As always, happy trading. God bless. Bye.